Good evening, and welcome to Scotch and Smoke Rings, episode 649, I believe. I'm your neighborhood-friendly Oxhorn here with my suspender set to maximum stun. Gonna have a great show for you today. We're continuing with Apsulov, End of Gods. We're on part 4 of that game. Last week, we played something else. What was it? It was Poppy's Playtime. The chapter 2, which came out, which is a lot of fun. But we are back to Apsulov, End of Gods. Not sure how much further we have to go. It might be the last stream. There might be one more after that. Either way, I do have a backup ready for next week to replace it with, though I, of course, welcome your suggestions and recommendations for other scary games to play on Scotch and Smoke Rings. Hey there, everybody. Good to see everyone on Facebook, Luke and Toby. How you doing this Thursday night? And, of course, it's wonderful to see all of the regulars and the members and the Patreon subscribers on YouTube today. Gold Derbies aplenty in the chat. Automatic Beats with a Gold Derby. Mark from Sales. John DeGiam, Biradino. Fishkey. Sarah with a Gold Derby. Rachel with a Gold Derby. Gertie D and Alt Grendel both with Gold Derbies. Craig Euler, Chininator, and Sean Fornango with Gold Derbies. Rebel She-Wolf. Ian Chamberlain, Quintius with a Gold Derby, Night Palin Eleanor with a Gold Derby, Fish Key, Gertie D, Shadow 787. Cat's Paw Gaming became a Bronze Ox. Thank you, Cat's Paw. And Matthew Ryan with the first donation of stars tonight on Facebook saying, hello, Ox and all. Just a heads up, Jotun and Prey are both free on Epic Games right now. Hey. Well, good PSA if you want to go snag those. Thank you very much, Matthew Allen Ryan. And Toxic Sean with the first super chat of the day says, hello, good sir. Homesick today. I know your stream will cheer me up. I know it will too. I'm sorry you're sick, but I'm glad you made it to the broadcast. We've got a lot to do tonight. It's going to be fun. Adrian Parker says, hey, Ox, hope your day went well. What are you smoking/drinking tonight? My day went very well. It was a productive day. I've been working the past 2 weeks on my next lore video for Fallout 76 Steel Rain, Vault 96, and man, that vault is a beast. I'm already over an hour and a half, and I'm not done with the video yet, so hopefully I'll get it done for the weekend. As for what I'm smoking, I'm starting with a brick house today. I've got my Glenlivet 12-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey, and my rum and coke. Cheers. All right, quick PSA. As people get into the chat, my channel is participating in a brand new experimental feature on YouTube, which is gifted subscriptions. We had somebody gift subscriptions during the chat last broadcast. And the way it works is if you want to gift subscription, there's a little dollar sign symbol at the bottom. You can gift a number of subscriptions, and then the way I think it works, and I don't know for sure as I haven't seen it in practice, but the way I think it works is that a little overlay will pop up, and then everyone in the chat can click on it to allow their channels to be, or their profiles to be gifted a free subscription. Then the next time somebody donates a subscription, I think you have to kind of be fast because you're competing with everybody who doesn't have one. So you can't gift subscriptions directly to people, but you can gift subscriptions to people in the chat, and then it's sort of like a free-for-all, whoever gets it. That's how I think it works. But yeah, that's enabled on my channel, and people got to use it last week, and it was a lot of fun. Adrian, thank you, Adrian Parker. Alt Grendel says, hey, Ox, what do you call a dinosaur that takes excellent care of its teeth? A Flossosaurus. That is a good dinosaur. I'd love to meet a Flossosaurus, though I doubt I'd be scared of him. Vault-Tec Spy became a Silver Ox. Thank you, Vault-Tec Spy. Wormy says, did you find out more regarding Discord? I did, and I didn't. It boggles the mind. So I reached out to Discord customer service because I also can't get to my own Discord server, and I'm really confused. And so I reached out to them to find out what's going on, and they were really cagey. They're like, well, yeah, the only way you couldn't access it is if it got deleted or banned, and if if the administrator deleted the channel, then you need to talk with him. And I'm like, well, I am the administrator. It's my channel. I'm the only administrator for this Discord server, and I didn't delete it. And they're like, well, then the only other solution is that it got banned, but we're unable to confirm or deny whether or not this happened. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I own the channel. It's my Discord server. I'm communicating to you using the email address associated with the Discord account of the person who is the administrator and owner of the channel. There is literally no other person associated with this Discord server that you could talk with but me, because I'm the only one. Like, I made sure that there was no one else. None of my mods had administrator level access to the server, only me. And they're refusing to talk with me about it. Like, the Discord customer service is just so annoying. So I don't know what's going on. Like, I haven't logged into my Discord server in a really long time. I know that I'm really bad at talking with people on Discord. I never do it. But I haven't heard any complaints from any of my Discord users, any of my mods. None of them have complained to me. And usually if something is going on the server, my mods will reach out to me and say, hey, you know, we had a problem with this user, or he was spamming, or he did inappropriate, or whatever. And I'll go and I'll take care of it. Nothing. So my mods haven't contacted me. My users haven't contacted me. Discord didn't contact me, but my server just disappears. And they won't tell me why. So I don't really know what else to do at this point. If Discord themselves won't be, productive with me, if they won't actually talk with me, I don't really know what to do. My mods don't know what's going on. And so, yeah. Aside from that, I've never really liked Discord. It's never been... I know that there are lots of people who really like it, but I don't have time for it. Like, I just can't see myself being a part of it, and which is why I have not been logging on to chat with people on Discord very much. So instead of starting a brand new Discord server, I think I might just take away Discord rewards from my Patreon and just sort of not do it, not participate in Discord, especially if they're going to have customer service like this. I don't want to spend another 3 years building up a Discord server for it to just disappear for no reason, without any complaint, any acknowledgement, nothing. Like, it would be one thing if they told me what happened. Like, oh, yeah, we found some people on your server who were, using, expletives or racial slurs or something like that, and so we deleted your server. If they gave me an explanation, great. But they said nothing, and they're not going to tell me. They're refusing to cooperate. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'd just rather not deal with the company. And that's the way when it comes to companies, that's the way I kind of roll. Like, with Twitch, I had personal bad experiences with Twitch as a Twitch partner, and I just really am not enthused to use Twitch. And it's this, and I'm leaving a lot of money on the table by not streaming on Twitch, but I'm just not fond of that particular company. And with Discord, I guess I'm not fond of them now either. So, yeah, I think I might just back away from Discord. I'm going to still work on this. I've still got a petition in the queue. I'm going to try to get to the bottom of what's going on, but I don't have any answers for you. So, yeah, I don't know why my Discord just disappeared. I wish I did. I'll let you know if anything else comes of it. Catspod Gaming says, what do the movies Titanic and Sixth Sense have in common? I see dead people. I see dead people. Vince M., a Gold Derby, a Gold Ox, and a member for 29 months says, good evening, Ox. Just wanted to give an update on my school progress. Working on my third course this month. Looking forward to graduating in a few years for my bachelor's degree in game design. That's great, Vince. I'm so proud of you and excited for you. That's kind of what I wanted to do when I was in high school. I dreamed about being a game designer, but, the Lego pieces just didn't fall in that order for me. Though I have no complaints, I still love what I do. And I think it'll be a really fulfilling career for you. So I'm excited for your future. Tristan Solso says, what is your favorite brand of cigar? Well, probably these, the Brick House. It's a good everyday sort of smoke, and it's affordable. It's a reasonable price. So that would be my go-to. KT Beaverhausen became a Bronze Ox. Thank you, KT Beaverhausen. Julian Z with a Gold Derby and a member for 50 months and a Gold Ox says, hi, Ox. So good to see you on the Scotch and Smoke Rings. Can't wait for more game. I'm both sad and happy that Bethesda delayed Starfield to the second half of 2023. At least they're taking time to do it right. Yeah, that's the big news of the day. Bethesda has delayed Starfield and another game that Arcane was working on, Redfall. By the way, Did anyone watch the trailer for Redfall? I didn't even know about it until I saw in the announcement that Arcane had delayed Redfall. And I watched the trailer, and at the end I was like, meh. Am I weird, or was I not alone? Did anyone else watch that trailer and kind of go, for an Arcane game, this one comes across as sort of not interesting? You know what it looked like? It looked like an animated young adult edgy novel, right? One of those edgy young adult novels where, you know, the young characters have superpowers and yet at the same time they're trying to navigate their way through teenage angst. I'm watching this going, I mean, I might have been interested in this if I was still 17, but as a 40-year-old man, this game doesn't appeal to me. But I realize that games are meant for a wide gamut of people, so maybe it wasn't meant to appeal to me. But yeah, Redfall didn't really. But of course, I am heartbroken over Starfield, and yet at the same time, I agree with you. But remember, we said all of this when they delayed Cyberpunk 2077 again and again and again. Every time they delayed Cyberpunk 2077, what did we do? We came onto my show, we would complain about it, and yet we would say, but you know what? It's going to be worth it. They can delay it as many times as they want. The game has to be good. We want it to be good. And what happened? It had good parts. It had worthwhile pieces. And so I know that many of us are kind of hoping that this bun can cook in the oven for as long as necessary until it comes out right. And yet at the same time, more time doesn't necessarily mean a better product. Now, Bethesda is not CD Projekt Red. They had problems with Fallout 76. You all know how I feel about that. I still feel Fallout 76 was a good game, and that a lot of the criticism that it received was undeserved. A lot of it was deserved. It still is deserved. But I think a lot of it at the time was deserved, especially compared to the release of CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077. But I think we should all we should manage our expectations. Number one, no pre-orders. Can everyone get on board with me there? No pre-orders. I know people like pre-orders. I don't understand it personally. I could understand it if games were still played on physical discs that had to be shipped to you or that you pick up at a store, but they're digital downloads now. There is literally no lack of ability to get this game, rendering reserving it completely pointless, unless of course they entice you with a new skin or whatever like that. I'm not pre-ordering it, all right? I suggest we don't pre-order it. I'm still going to play it. I'm still going to cover it on the game, and I still expect it to be an amazing game. But I'm not doing pre-orders, and I think that we should all avoid pre-ordering games for the foreseeable future after issues that we have all received recently with high expectations for games that ended up being great disappointments. And, yeah, just curb our expectations. Here's the thing. If we walk into it curbing our expectations and hoping that it'll be good, but realizing that it's going to be, you know, a Bethesda game, and Bethesda games are known for bugs. If we walk into it like that, then when it has bugs, we're going to be less disappointed. If we wait a couple of days after release to watch some reviews and watch some live streamers and see how the game responds before buying it, then we're going to be saving ourselves time and money. So yeah, I hope that the delay of Starfield is good news. I hope it's good news. I hope it means that it's getting the polish that it's going to need to be an amazing, epic, great game. But we also need to remember that just because a game was delayed doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be getting that polish that it needs. We can hope that Bethesda is making the right call here, and we have no reason to suspect otherwise. Mark from Sales says, smoking is bad and bacon is bad, but smoking bacon will cure it. Oh, smoking bacon will cure it. Great. Great, Mark from Sales. Thank you. Lawrence Cook says, your live shows are epic, and your Fallout content too. Thank you so much, Lawrence. Garrett McFadden with a donation of stars as well and says, hi, Ox and Dolan Chat. Ox, there is a game that you might want to try. Thief. Granted, though, it's a stealth game. I think you can kill enemies without being seen. You got this, lol. Yeah, you know, maybe. I've got a long list of games to get through, and we'll go ahead and put that one on it. I'm not saying, you know, top or bottom, but it'll be on the list. Matthew says, jumping off here to continue with American Truck Simulator. Waiting for the Texas and Montana DLC. Wife is rather tired and needs some rest. She might jump on if she wakes up. She still wants a Stinkin' Wolves shirt. Yeah, I know I need to get on that. I need to find a new artist. Thank you, Matthew, and say hello to your lovely wife for me. Jessica McDonald says, hey, Ox, if you delete your Reddit account, does all your stuff delete with your account too, or does it stay there? I don't know. I've never deleted a Reddit account. I think all of the posts you have written stay online. It's just your account that gets deleted, but I'm not sure. Daniel Radley with a donation of stars says, good evening, Ox and all. So glad to be here on this very windy and rainy Friday down under, lol. It's very windy and rainy here in the Pacific Northwest as well. So sad to hear that it's rainy and windy down under, but I'm glad you're here on the program. Lane Berry says, I was showing my girlfriend your Mommy and Long Legs stream from last week, and she was terrified. Thanks for the content, Ox. Cheers. Thanks. Yeah, the Mommy and Long Legs was pretty doggone creepy. I'm looking forward to Chapter 3 of Poppy's Playtime. Rachel says, do you plan on streaming the Pit Expeditions when it launches? Have you considered trying the player test server? General thoughts on Expeditions? I do plan on streaming it when it launches. I have not tried the player test server, and in terms of thoughts, I don't know enough about it. What I have heard from rumors, and granted these are just rumors, is that there's going to be a lot of grinding. And I don't do grinding. You know that I don't do grinding. So I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping the rumors are wrong, and I'm hoping all of the lore is great, and it's not locked behind mindless time gates where you have to dump your time and energy into the same endless loops over and over again. If the content is not locked behind those gates, then I will play it, I will stream it, I will enjoy it, I will cover it, I will love it. If it is, I might not cover it. We'll see. Wayne Azing, a Silver Oxen member for 24 months, says, so close to that sweet, sweet gold derby. Great day to be off. Thank you for your awesome streams. Hardcore to the mega. Thank you, Wayne Azing. So close to that gold derby. 24 months. You're almost there. Welcome to Bronze Ox. Or somebody became a Bronze Ox, but the message was deleted. Thank you anyway for that. Berserker Dad with a super chat says, hey, Ox. Just wanted you to know your shout out to my daughter Freya on your Poppy Playtime stream made her day. Keep up the awesome work, by the way. Nice trim. Thank you, Berserker Dad. I kind of feel I went a little short with it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Then Cat's Paw Gaming says, someone on your Discord took over your server somehow saying you abandoned it. I will message you on Twitter later about it. Well, it's what? Well, usually that, all right. So usually when I've had people try to do that in the past, and every time that's happened, Discord has reached out to me and I've been able to prevent that from happening. So I'm very surprised if they were able to do that without Discord coming out and reaching out to me. What is confusing to me is why someone would take over my server and then lock it down or delete it. You would think if they want the server, they would use it. Anyway, thank you, Cat's Paw Gaming. I'll try to figure that one out. Alt Grendel says, chat took a vote. We like your beard's new look. Okay, everyone's giving a thumbs up on the shorter beard. Another message retracted, but thank you very much. And then Jay on YouTube says, hey, Ox, I was just recently discharged from the Navy for stress fractures in my tibia. I've been home for about a month now, and this is my first stream with you I've been able to catch in a while. Well, Jay, thank you so much for stopping by. Sorry to hear about the fractures in your tibia, but I'm glad that you're on the mend, hopefully, and you can spend more time at home. Toxic Sean says, I played Mafia 1 long ago. Was one game I truly remembered being great until my PC died. Lost my save game. Please, Ox, add this to your list. Want to see... Mafia 1, maybe. It is on my list, and it was something I was considering recently until I chose the games that I have chosen this week. Whatever Tube, a Silver Ox and a member for 20 months, says, Ox, I read an article saying the Fallout TV show won't even start filming until June 20th. Dude, they did the trailer in like July of 2020, right? Losing my mind. Yeah, you know what they do is they release a trailer, and it's not really a trailer because there's no footage in it. It's a teaser where they just, they have a narrator and they've got some text and maybe a little bit of music, but there's really no effort put into it to gauge reaction. And they want to see what the online community thinks and feels about the TV show. And if it's good enough, then they can, decide exactly how much money they want to invest into it. That's probably what they did with the teaser. And now they're filming it in July. It'll be a year or more before we get the TV show. Jay became a Silver Ox. Thank you, Jay. Cannabis Euro says, hey, Ox, a cheese factory exploded in France. Debris is everywhere. Debris. Oh, have yourself a good night. Thank you, Cannabis Euro. Toxic Sean says, I must be sick. Just noticed the beard. Yeah, it's a slight trim. I mean, the beard is still there. It's just a little shorter than usual. Kyle Warfield says, been replaying Fallout 4, and I can't believe that all these years later they never fixed the Porter Gauge affinity glitch. I totally forgot about this and screwed myself on this playthrough. Yeah, there are mods that fix it, and I'm not saying that's an excuse. It's not. It should have been fixed. But you can get around it with mods. But then again, I don't know if those mods are available on the console that you are using. I think you can also get around it with console commands. If you're playing on the PC, I think that's how I did it. I just typed in a couple of console commands to fix Porter Gauge. Rachel with a super chat on YouTube says, have you read the Inside the Vault? You can be sent to the pit once daily by the new responders after you complete 3 daily quests for them. There you will support the Union, a new faction in their fight against the Raiders. I haven't seen the new Inside the Vault. So let me get this straight. In order to go to the pit, you have to complete 3 daily quests. Then you can go to the pit, but only once a day. Let's see. Refuge at White Springs, fuel up and take flight. Welcome to the pit. Starting or joining an expedition will kick off a new mission for you and up to 3 other teammates. Our first mission, Union Dues, will take you into the depths of the pit, a city we have been eager to revisit since it first appeared in Fallout 3. I mean, we say revisit, but we're essentially visiting it for the first time in the timeline. Because this takes place, but anyway. Without spoiling too much, the pit is currently fraught with a power struggle between the Union, an industrious and diverse band of survivors working to rebuild the city, and the Fanatics, a gang of raiders looking to expand their territory. Your goal is to provide support to one of the local Union chapters and drive the Fanatics out of the Foundry. Hey, we get to go back to the Foundry, which the Union had been using as their operating base. Each mission that you embark on, like Union Dues, will feature 3 randomized objectives for you to conquer. While you will encounter the same overarching theme from one playthrough to the next for a given mission, these randomized objectives will help keep the experience fresh every time you step off the vertibird. Yes, because that's what keeps it fresh. The same thing, but slightly different. That's fresh enough. In addition, every mission will sport several optional objectives. The more of them you manage to complete, the better your rewards become. So is this just like a map for an expedition? Is there going to be quests? Is there going to be like people to meet and places to uncover and loot like what we expect in a Fallout game? Or is it just an expedition where we find one little map, one little corner of the pit, and it's the same corner of the pit every time we get there, and we've just got the same random quest, but it's slightly different. We got to do that over and over again, and that's the pit. Is that the pit? Is that it? That's what we've been waiting for? I sound really cynical right now. I realize that. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound too cynical. I'm just surprised. I thought the pit was going to be more than just an expedition destination. Like what's in addition to that? Are there going to be other destinations besides the pit? Or is it just that? Right. I'm glad they released the Inside the Vault. It opens my eyes a little bit, but I walk away with more questions than answers, and I want to know more. Kaisha K says, "Hey Ox, it's been a whole year since TSW and I first started watching your streams together. You've basically been there for most of our relationship. Thanks for the awesome memories on Thursdays." Well, thanks to Kaisha and TSW for stopping on by and including me in part of this. I so much appreciate it, and I'm glad you've been watching for as long as you have, and I hope you will as a couple for a long time to come. Fish Key says, "Great to see you, Ox. Love the new game choices, Far Cry 5 and The Ascent. For Starfield, I have faith. 76 got better. It did. It really did. Cyberpunk hasn't proven as much yet." Yeah, I mean, they're still working on Cyberpunk, so there is still the promise that it will get better. Two Gun Tim says, "Hi, Ox. Have you any plans to play Kingdom Come?" I almost chose Kingdom Come. You know, the thing with Kingdom Come is everything about it looks really interesting. I worry about the plot. You know, all of the reviews are really good, but from the story videos that I've seen, it sounds a little boring. Now, I haven't played it yet, so I could be wrong. If you've played Kingdom Come Deliverance, let me know if it's boring. If you think it'll keep a live stream entertained and it won't be too heavy, then maybe it's something I'll do. But it looked interesting to me. Freddie Simmons says, "In regards to pre-orders, the late, great John Bain, a.k.a. Total Biscuit, made A Christmas Carol just one more pre-order. I encourage anyone to give it a listen on YouTube, if only to keep him alive." The late, great Total Biscuit, yeah, he interviewed me a long time ago, back when I was doing my World of Warcraft machinima stuff. Good guy. That's when he was working for World of Warcraft Radio. WoW Radio. Sad loss with him. Whatever Tube says, "The Dead Island games are pretty cool. Lots of story lore. If you've already played them, then sorry, but I had to throw my vote in." Dead Island? Yeah, I've never heard of them before. I'll have to check them out. Also, Enclave in Space. Play on, sir. Thought I wouldn't say it. Ha 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 ha. I'm just so glad you said it. Enclave in Space. As long as whatever Tube is here, the Enclave is still alive. In space. Rachel says, "Scroll up on the inside the vault." Scroll up on the inside the vault? "Launch your own expeditions in the public test server." Oh, did I not read enough about it? The problem is that I can read faster than I can speak, so let me just scan this. They've reformed the recently taken up residence in the White Spring Resort. White Spring Refuge, the spawners. All right, so Philip and Tech fly. The vertebrate's going to fly itself. So they send a vertibird from White Springs to the pit, from the refuge to the pit. Yeah, okay, so it seems like they're setting the stage to create more expeditions, and the first expedition is to the pit. I'll be interested to see what the pit looks like. From what I'm reading here, it's not going to be as big and elaborate as I was expecting, having played the DLC for Fallout 3. But then again, I don't know enough about it. Maybe it'll be amazing. See, the thing is, I hate being restricted. So what I want to do as a player is I want to go to Pittsburgh. I want to walk around and explore every corner and talk to every person and pick up quests and do quests and loot things and build things. That's what I want to do. I don't want to have to go do something else first over here at White Springs for the responders, and then after that do another thing for them over here, the place that I don't want to be right now, this other place, not this place where I want to be, but this place. And then after I finish that, do another thing over in this place where I don't want to be, before I can get to the place I want to go, still over here. And then finally, when I get to the place that I want to go to do the thing, I can't control the thing I want to do, because maybe the thing I want to do isn't available as a randomized quest that day. I want to do X, but I can't do X that day. I need to come to the pit on Thursdays, and then between the hours of 5 and 9 on Thursdays, and then it's only a 50% chance. So just keep doing the daily quests if you want a chance to do the thing you want to do at the place where you want to go. See, that's what I don't like. I want to go to a place and have control over my gaming experience to such an extent that I can achieve a goal and I can see the thing I want to see. Not hope for the best. Hope I log in today and I can actually get some good RNG on what quest will be given to me today, and it just might be the one I want, not the one that I've already done 15 times in the past. See, I don't like that kind of thing. I want to have more control over what I'm doing in the game. That's why I played the game, to get something done I want to do, not to just roll the dice and hope for the best. Maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe that's not the way it's going to be, but that's kind of how it sounds right now. So I'm a little... Michael Yang says, what was a genuine gaming moment that left you in awe? And there were so many moments in Red Dead Redemption 2 that left me in awe. I think one of the best was when he came back from the island and he was exhausted and he was dirty and he had barely survived and the environment was so starkly different, and he finally gets back on his horse and he's going someplace he's been before but hasn't been to in a long time to meet up with some people, and they play that musical montage. That moment, the music fit so perfectly, the scenery fit so perfectly. Arthur's character was so trodden down at that moment, and yet the songs stand unshaken. It was just great. Just that left me in awe. Rachel says, Expeditions also introduces a new currency earned by doing expeditions, which can be exchanged for a new type of power armor. Sorry. Wait, how many currencies do we have now? We've got the gold bullion. We've got caps. Then we've got the thing that we exchange for the gold bullion. What was that again? Credits or something? And then the things that we get for the power armor, legendary script. And we're getting a new one now. It's like expedition credit. Julian Z with the super chat says, Ox, what we know for sure is we will need a fully charged ultraside battery to fly a vertibird to the pit to charge it. There may be some quests each day. Yeah, but I like I said, I want more agency over my time that I'm spending playing a game. I don't want to I don't want to do 3 side quests for the responders, spend an hour of my life doing 3 quests for the responders so that I can get the ultraside battery, so I can get into a vertibird and fly to the pit, only to get to the pit and realize that the quest I want to do is unavailable that day. So sorry, you've wasted your hour. Come back tomorrow. Check out the Atomic Shop before you leave. Bye. No, I want to sit down and log into the game and be able to do what I want to do, to pick up where I left off, to complete the goal that I started in my last session, not get sidetracked by a bunch of stuff that I don't want to do. Is that too much to ask in the game that I paid to play? No, that's just how I feel. Grievous Reborn says, online games can be so disappointing sometimes. They can. But I don't know if this is this just the nature of online games? It's been a long time since I've played online games, right? But I remember back when I was playing Dark Age of Camelot, which I absolutely loved, and World of Warcraft, which I absolutely loved back when it was just vanilla World of Warcraft. I mean, it was great up until Wrath of the Lich King. It was great up until after Wrath of the Lich King. Wrath of the Lich King was a wonderful expansion. Everything after that was sort of meh. But even when I was playing those online games, I was able to do what I wanted to do. I could continue to work on my legendary crafting. I could continue to hunt for the legendary animal at my leisure to see if I can get the rare amount or whatever. If I was in the middle of the quest, when I logged back in, I was right where I left off. It didn't get reset because that quest wasn't available that day. And that quest is only available on day 5 of week 10. And now I've lost my progress because I logged out early because my kid needed to go to school or something, or I needed to put them to bed, or something happened in my life because I'm an actual living human being, and I'm unable to finish that quest, right? But in World of Warcraft, back then, at least, I could pick up where I left off and just, continue where I was going. So I don't really know if it needs to necessarily be a hallmark of online games. I think it's possible to make an online game that serves the schedule and the needs of the player instead of the schedule and needs of the server or whatever, right? Whatever Tube says, if you play Dead Island, you get to vacation on a tropical island with zombies. Cool. So this is for the Dead Island Fund. Play on, good sir. Looking good, by the way. Thank you, Whatever Tube. We'll check it out. Julian Z says, Ox, they did say there would be no time limit, so you can hang out there as long as you want. Oh, so you can talk and explore there, even if it's a small area. Okay, good. Well, then I was making assumptions that I shouldn't have been. So I don't have to do that every day? I do 3 side quests to get on the vertibird, but once I'm in the pit, I can stay there as long as I want? Then that's great. Then that's fine. I thought that it was the sort of thing where I had a mission and I had to quickly do that mission, and if I didn't finish it by the end of the day, then, I get knocked back to the vertibird and sent back to Appalachia. But I can stay there until I explore every nook and cranny? If I stay there, am I still stuck on that one quest that was available to me at the time when I arrived on the vertibird? Or if I show up another day, will another quest be available? See, that's another thing that I don't like. Even if what you're saying, and that's the way that it's going to be, I still feel like I'm going to be missing out on a lot of the content because I only got one of the 15 quests that you can randomly be assigned when you get on the vertibird to go to the pit. To get the other quests and experience the rest of the content, I have to go back and do the whole thing again, the 3 quests to get to the White Springs bunker and then onto the vertibird and then get to the pit and then hope that the quest that I haven't done yet is the one that I get when I get there. See, there's still a layer there of not having agency over the time I'm spending playing a game. Ryan2Gamer says, I saw a review and you can explore loot and talk to brand new NPCs in the pit. And the new NPCs have their own quests and dialogue. This is what I heard. Okay, if that's what you heard, then that makes me so happy. Because that's what I want. I want to be able to walk around and explore and talk to the NPCs there and get their side quests on my own terms, in my own time. That's all I want. And it sounds like if that's true, then that's what we get. Great. Kennock says, Research Kingdom come combat, 5 angles of attack, feigning attacks, precise blocks. I had to abandon the game because I can't beat armored enemies. I see. I'll have to research it. Thank you. Ant says, enough lore for a vid, but it's about the grind this time. Is it really about the grind? I hope not. I really don't want to have to grind a new currency. I don't care about loot at this point. Like, whatever. If there's a new suit of power armor, I still have yet to get the T65. And at this point, I'm just never going to because I'm not grinding that gold bullion. It's not happening. That is not how I choose to spend my time. It's not worth it to me. So, yeah, I don't even care about the loot at this point. Maybe I'll just ignore the currency. I just want to get to the story. As long as they don't lock the story behind grind gates, then I'll walk away satisfied. Sean Fernango, a silver ox with a gold derby and a member for 42 months, says, Ox, have you heard about the samurai power armor in 76 now? What? You're kidding. I know, you're kidding, right? It's funny. Sean. It's a good joke. Toxic Sean says, keep the rant going, can listen all day. Yeah, but I can't do it all day. I only have so much energy. Wormy says, its new name, Pit of Despair. Oxrage. We'll see. I'm still going to hope for the best. I'm going to wait until I get there, and then I'll either be pleasantly surprised or disappointed when we actually get to the pit. Nick Butler says, hey, Ox, off to Japan tomorrow and watching your stream while I pack. All right, Nick Butler, have fun in Japan. I've always wanted to go, never been. Hope you have a wonderful time. Whiskey. Clarence says he's not kidding. It's samurai. What? I mean, what? I like the samurai power armor. Oh, where's the photos? Come on, give me a photo of this ridiculous samurai power armor. What? You're not going to give me a photo? Come on, I want to see what it looks like. Samurai power armor. Samurai outfit. What? Why? Why? Just... I don't understand. There's got to be some story thing behind it. It's probably some game board thing. Or some... I'm just trying to wrap my mind around it. Like, what? Samurai power armor? I mean, they had dolphin power armor. So, why am I surprised? Wait, it isn't new. They've had it in the Atomic Shop before. Wormy says, I got an upgraded graphics card. Oh my god, Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn is a beautiful game, especially if you've got a graphics card that you can enjoy it with. He's an Unstoppables villain, says Clarence Alexander. The samurai. But why? Like, listen, power armor is not a cosplay costume. Power armor is a military piece of equipment in the Fallout universe. I can understand a pre-war company coming up with a paint scheme to advertise their product in the Fallout universe. I get that. So Vim paint job, fine. Fancy Lad Snack Cakes paint job, sure. But an entire brand new suit of engineered power armor to advertise a comic book hero? That would never happen. It would never happen. Like, the infrastructure necessary for that is it would be like one of the world's great militaries coming out with a Transformers themed tank for no reason than that it was in a movie, and wouldn't it be cool if they could make that in real life? Taking government funded powers to not put it back in the military, but no, let's make a Transformers themed tank, and it's completely unique with its own movable pieces and all of that. Like, that wouldn't happen. It has not happened, and it would never happen. So why in the Fallout universe would there be a superhero or supervillain themed piece of power armor? Like the dolphin power armor, the samurai now power armor, and the communist Chinese power armor is just insulting. Just insulting. Rachel says, on the bright side, the auto axe is a reward. All right, well, we get to see the auto axe again. That's good. Sarah says, Fallout 76 is a dream of a vault dweller. Explains everything. I mean, at this point, Fallout 76 is more like a Fallout convention. People just go into this place to cosplay weird things. It's less of a real world that's got its own backstory and history and people with its real struggles, and more of just a playground where people can run around and pretend that they're a samurai. Or they can pretend that they're Dolphin Man. Is that how they sound? No. Whatever Tube says, you know what game doesn't have goofy things like dolphin and samurai power armor? Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide. No goofy lore conflicts, ha ha ha. You know, I don't mind goofy stuff as long as it's not a lore conflict. And I know at this point that anything in the Atomic Shop is not considered canonical, and that's fine. The problem is when I have to encounter that kind of stuff in my gameplay, right? If I don't buy it, I don't want to see it. Liberty Prime themed power armor? Cool. Yes. Ever possible in the Fallout universe? No. And so I don't want to see Liberty Prime themed power armor while I'm exploring Appalachia, but there's no option to turn off other third-party mods. I mean, I suppose I could just get my own private server at an additional expense and just block out everybody, which defeats the point of playing a multiplayer game to begin with, but fine. But anyway, like, the Fallout universe has always had goofy stuff. I'm fine with goofy stuff as long as it's within the context of the world. If you're going to go to the effort to create the rules of a universe, then those rules have to be obeyed. If you're going to go to the effort to explain that the reason America won the Great War is because of power armor, you can't have Chinese power armor. It defeats the story. Ryan2 Gamer says, remember a long time ago when you promised us you would play Skyrim Special Edition? You know, the one on Alexa is at the sale at the table. I already played Skyrim Special Edition. I streamed the entire game live on this channel, and the replays are on my channel. I did the main story. I didn't do any aside content, but there it is. The Easy Life with the Gold Derby, a member for 25 months and a Gold Ox, says, good evening, Oxhorn. Been a while since I caught a stream. Baby update. She's finally walking, a year and a half old, and already tearing through the house like there's no tomorrow. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much, The Easy Life. Hope you're doing well as well. Love the baby updates. Arctic Fox says, remember they did have Vim and Nuka-Cola power armor. No. They had Vim and Nuka-Cola themed T-51B power armor. There's a difference. It was just a paint scheme for the T-51B. All you needed was paint, and anyone can paint, right? But Dolphin power armor is not a paint. It is an engineered suit of power armor that looks like a dolphin. You understand the difference, right? This rum and coke. There we go. Toxic Sean says the rant continues. Awesome. Well, you guys keep bringing it up. Like, I'm happy to talk about anything else at this point. Anything else. All right. Scott Stiefker says, meanwhile, Ox loved Captain Cosmos. I didn't. I mean, I did and I didn't. It was a Creation Club item. It was a fan user-made Creation Club item, and they gave a story to explain it. The Captain Cosmos power armor was a 1 or 2 suit exclusive prop that we find in a TV studio. It was made for a TV show. It wasn't made by the United States government. It was made by TV people making a show about Captain Cosmos. It was never an official piece of power armor. So that makes sense. If they actually took the time to create a story behind the Hellcat power armor, the Liberty Prime power armor, the Dolphin power armor, the Communist Chinese power armor, and now the Samurai power armor, then I would be the happiest guy in the world. But they don't do that. They just drop it in your inventory and expect you to fill in the blanks. Now, where was I? Mark from Sales says, thoughts on Dune, Spice Wars? I'm excited and a little apprehensive too. Dune, Spice Wars? Is that like a pop song? Like Sugar Spice, Angry Spice, all that? Oh, like the book. Like the Dune book? Is it a game based on the Dune book? I don't know. As you can see, I am uneducated on the topic. Raymond Rice, a Silver Ox and a member for 7 months, says, hey Ox, been a while since I caught stream on Thursday night. Also, thanks for pointing me to Brick House Rant. Faked it in me, but you guys are just pulling it out of me. Cat's Paw Gaming says, I messaged you on Twitter about your Discord. Okay, thank you, Cat's Paw. I will look at that after the broadcast. Jacob Smith with a super chat. Thank you very much, Jacob Swift. Or Smith. Scott Siefker says, indeed, it's amazing how a bunch of chemmed up raiders can create a suit of power armor, but intelligent Chinese spies can't. No. Oh, you're missing the point. Oh, the point. Oh, okay. So the raider power armor is just scrap metal welded to a power armor frame, right? And I'm sure the Chinese could do that if they could get their hands on a power armor frame. But we have to remember that America introduced power armor during the Great War just before 2077 during Operation Anchorage, right? So it's possible that the Chinese got their hands on some power armor suits during that battle, but they never had enough time to develop their own power armor infantry before the end of the world, which means they never had enough time to create a suit of Chinese-themed power armor. Raiders have been in Appalachia, Raiders have been in America for 200 years after the end of the world by this time. So, yeah, a raider can weld some scrap metal onto a power armor frame. They had 200 years to figure that out, whereas the communist Chinese had 1 or 2 years before the end of the world to develop a Chinese suit of power armor, which is why it shouldn't exist in the universe. This isn't difficult. Why is this? Don't argue with me on this. I got it. I've got this, all right? And I know what I'm talking about. Jersey says, when do we get the teddy with the hat and the suspenders? I shouldn't have talked about it on camera. It's something I am thinking about doing and I would like to do. I haven't found the right vendor for it yet. Vaultec Spy says, the Union power armor is supposed to be made in the pit where power armor was manufactured for the military, part of why the pit was bombed. Great! I love that. See, this is why I didn't have a problem with the excavator suit of power armor for Fallout 76. They explain why it's there. It was never issued by the United States military. It never served in combat. It was never really worn by anybody who wasn't an employee of the Garahan company, right? They used it just for mining. And even then, it was still in an experimental stage the company ended up failing before they could really roll it out, and it was in widespread use in the industry. They explained it. They gave us all the lore on it. It makes sense in the universe. It makes sense that it's there. So if in the pit they do that same thing with whatever power armor they introduced there, then I won't have a problem with it. It'll fit in the universe, and I will be happy. The Easy Life says you should have a designated Scotch and Smoke Rings episode where you rant about a certain topic for 4 hours. Lol. I don't think I've got it in me to rant for 4 hours about power armor or any other topic. Ryan2Gamer says, no, I mean the Alexa version of Skyrim. You know, the funny commercial they showed right before they showed on Fallout 76 for the first time? Lol. Oh, yeah. But that wasn't the Fallout Special Edition. I did already do the Skyrim Special Edition. But you want me to play the Alexa version, right? An audio-controlled Skyrim. That would be fun. Scott Seifker says, Ox is so stupid about this. Anyone can add flair to an existing suit with a blowtorch and paint. Are you trolling me now? Do you really not understand what I'm saying? Of course anyone can add flair to an existing suit of power armor with a blowtorch and paint. And yet we're supposed to buy the idea that communist China, which lost the war because it did not have power armor, really had power armor, right? They didn't just take a suit of T-45 from the Americans and put a, communist paint scheme on it and maybe a gold star and then roll it out there. No, it is an engineered, manufactured, new suit of power armor that was crafted in China. That could not have happened because from a lore perspective, they didn't have the infrastructure to do so. Not because they were stupid or because China couldn't possibly figure it out, but because of time. Because the world ended before they had a chance to figure it out. Yes, raiders or anyone could weld whatever they want onto a suit of power armor, which is why I've never complained about raider power armor or even the Giddy Up Buttercup horse-themed power armor that we got as a Creation Club creation in Fallout 4. As silly as that was, it was plausible. Of course, somebody could weld a Giddy Up Buttercup to a suit of power armor. I didn't have a problem with it. I have a problem with the idea of all of these completely brand new suits of power armor that aren't just paint schemes on an existing suit or little noses and ears tagged to an existing suit, but completely brand new designs. Completely brand new molds and welds and manufactured designs that happen to have been released for comic book heroes and enemies of the state and all sorts of things by the time the bombs dropped in 2077. Because after that point, none of them could have been created. Raiders have 200 years to figure out how to weld a Giddy Up Buttercup onto a suit of power armor. But China and comic book storytellers and TV hosts had, 2-3 years to figure out how to create their own suits of power armor after they were developed by the United States military. Even less than that, really, because it didn't become public knowledge until the events of Operation Anchorage. That's not enough time. And there's no way that any sort of company could have had the infrastructure to do it. Which I think is why the XO1 is the one that we got in Nuka World, and it was just a paint scheme, right? If any company in the Fallout universe could have manufactured their own or engineered their own special suit of power armor, it would have been the Nuka-Cola Company. But we go to Nuka World, and they don't have their own Nuka-Cola power armor. They've got XO1, painted Nuka-Cola Quantum. That's plausible. The other isn't. This isn't difficult. Matthew Willems with a super chat. Thank you, Matthew Willems. Brendan Whitney with a super chat. Thank you, Brendan Whitney. Matthew Williams says, what do you think of the Enclave's power armor? So the Enclave is the remnants of the U.S. military, and they also had 200 years or almost 200 years. They had, 150 or so years to actually develop their own manufacturing process. So the way I think it works is the U.S. military crumbles after the bombs drop. The U.S. military goes to the Enclave oil rig where they start rebuilding and creating governmental infrastructure and manufacturing facilities. They've got the blueprints for the XO1, which were developed before the war. They continue to iterate on that, which in turn turns into the advanced power armor that we see the Enclave using, 100 years later during the events of Fallout 2. That's plausible. It's plausible that the pre-war government, or that the remnants of the pre-war government, the Enclave, could make power armor 130 years after the bombs dropped. Automatic Beats with a gold derby, a silver ox, a member for 26 months, says, lol, Ox, you're the best. Thanks for 3 years of amazing content and the best rants. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you for watching. Arctic Fox says, love you, Ox. You are right. Did not think about that in lore since. I agree it should make sense in the lore. Yeah, you know, I'm expecting a lot of Bethesda and the Fallout universe. I understand that they're not perfect and their story is not perfect. I mean, just think about Star Wars. Such a huge and sprawling franchise like Star Wars, but 70% of the lore in the Star Wars franchise is not canonical at this point because of the Christmas special and all of the various books and the toy tie-ins and like so much that has been produced for Star Wars is just not canonical. And that's a huge franchise. So who am I to actually have storytelling standards for the Fallout franchise? It's just that I love the Fallout universe. I personally find it fascinating and interesting. And I figure that if you have the ability, you have the power and the ability to make something that is canonical, and you don't, then you're just doing it on purpose or because you're lazy. And it's frustrating. Like, you don't, I understand that Liberty Prime power armor sells well on the Atomic Shop. It still just pisses me off. I get why they're doing it. It still pisses me off. I'm grateful that they came out and said that Atomic Shop stuff is not canonical, right? Because then I don't have to worry about it. But I don't want to see it in my game, you know? In my game that I'm playing, I don't want to see it. Wormy says, with our dirt on you, a 4-hour rant is definitely possible. With our dirt on you, a 4-hour rant? I don't understand. What dirt do you have on me? Or that I like blue booty? I mean, who doesn't like blue booty? Knight Paladin and Eleanor with a gold derby, a silver ox, and a member for 25 months says, that anger you feel with power armor is how I feel when Bethesda adds stuff to Elder Scrolls Online that retcons previous lore in the main games. Do they really do that with Elder Scrolls? Oh, that's disappointing. Well, I'm sorry. I can sympathize. Grievous Reborn says, I want to know how the German MG42 got to America. Yeah, there are a lot of historic guns that somehow got to America. Especially with tactics. Like, there are a lot of guns in Fallout Tactics that are really weird to find in America. Ranker 1138 says, sorry I'm late, need to catch up. Oxthong body pillows, is that a baby? When it becomes apparent, Dolphin power armor pre-war jet. Thank you, Ranker. You're all caught up. That's been the episode. See you next week. Matthew Willems says, who had better power armor, the Enclave or the Brotherhood of Steel? Well, from a stats perspective, it was the Enclave. The advanced power armor was just superior. I mean, the Brotherhood of Steel only had the T-45 during the events of Fallout 3, and by the time they got the T-60 during the events of Fallout 4, the XO1, which was an experimental form of what became the advanced power armor, was still superior to it. So, yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel never had the best power armor in the game. Caden Caraway says, hey, Ox, what cigar are you puffing tonight? Tonight I am working on my brick house. Kyle Warfield says, I feel like Nuka-Cola having commercial power armor makes even more sense when you take into account they were working with the military on weapons and cobalt. Right. If like that's exactly what I'm saying. If there was ever a pre-war company that would have had its own themed military strength power armor, it would be Nuka-Cola, which was already working with the military on Project Cobalt. You're right, but they didn't. They had the XO1, which was already a military experimental suit. It didn't exist because of Nuka-Cola. It existed because of the military. Nuka-Cola just got their hands on a suit and painted it, which is why we found it at Nuka World. Toxic Sean says, Ox, what's this? Enclave in space thingy? I don't know. You keep bringing it up. I assumed that it meant something if you brought it up all the time. Maybe we'll find the Enclave in space, and maybe they'll be wearing space-themed power armor. I don't know. Mechanism79 says, I know that every week you tell us what you think about communist and new power armors only because you guys bring it up all the time. But please tell us again how you really feel about it. Kidding! Have a great night, Ox. Thank you, Mechanism. I mean, I am well-versed in a variety of topics. I don't dream about power armor. This isn't something I think about all the time. I'm continuing to talk about it all this time, Lair, because you guys keep bringing it up. This apparently is a topic that you find fascinating. And of course, I'm indulging you. That's what I'm doing. I shouldn't indulge you. And the next time you talk about power armor, I'm going to replace the word power armor with, like, I don't know, a hang glider or something. Kenny Allen says, I'm smoking my own brick house. I hope you enjoy it. I'm enjoying my brick house. Sean Fernando says, Mickey Mouse themed power armor. Yeah. Why don't we get some Mickey Mouse themed power armor? Oh my gosh, it's time. How has that hour gone by so fast? What? See, this is what happens. Get me talking about something that annoys me, and the entire hour goes by fast. Autistic Wolf says, explaining communist power armor making no sense to certain people feels kind of like explaining why flat earth theory makes no sense to flat earthers. Well, you know, there are some people who play the Fallout games and they don't really care about the lore and the story. They play it for the gameplay or because their friends are playing it or whatever. And that's totally fine. Like, there's no shame there. I mean, people can play the game for whatever reason they want. And in situations like that, if they're curious, they can always be educated about why there are certain lore issues that people are concerned with. Like the whole finding jet in pre-war containers thing probably doesn't mean much to most players. If they were to go into a vault that has been sealed for 200 years and find a stash of jet, it probably wouldn't mean much to them at all. They wouldn't care. It wouldn't become a thing. But it has become a thing for players who care about the universe for lore reasons, because Myron built or invented jet. The Easy Life says you need to have a designated Scotch and Smoke Rings episode where you rant about various topics for 4 hours, lol. Yeah, I do. That would be a lot of fun. Toxic Sean says he hears me thinking Enclave in space was a thing. It's okay, you know. It's a thing if you want it to be a thing. It's not a thing. But if you think it's a thing, then suddenly it becomes a thing. All right, let's get to the game. All right, Absalov. Let's see, where are you? Absalov, Den of Gods. There it is. All right, let me turn off the lights. All right, yeah, I'm getting sound over there. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I've got some sound up here on the game. Kyle Warfield on Facebook says, I want lore explaining why so many safes have spoons in them. That is the question. And hairpins. Malchris says, Ox, I just popped on. Here's a tip to just help distract. Thank you, Malchris. I appreciate it. Richard Wilson says, who had better hang gliders, the Enclave or the Brotherhood of Steel? Oh, man, when it comes to the sky, I'm going Enclave all the way. Jay on YouTube says, as far as the jet thing goes, I just tell myself that he reinvented just with post-apocalyptic ingredients after all the pre-war jet had gone bad or been used up or whatever. I don't know. I hate retcons. Yeah, I hate retcons too. And we could say that Myron was lying. And yet he knew too much about the manufacturing process for it to be a lie. And we kind of found the lab where it was made, and we found people who he had experimented on, and then there was the whole cow thing. So it's kind of hard by that point to say that Myron was just lying or pretending. Yeah, I don't know. All right, hope I can get this to work. The title screen has no sound, which is why I'm concerned. Why can't I hear anything from the title screen? I know the sound is working on my other computer because I heard my own broadcast when I went live. But I'm just not hearing anything from the game. What? Ah. There we go. Brendan on Facebook says, hey Ox, love catching you live. Did you happen to know Joseph Seed from Far Cry is inspired by David Koresh, Charles Manson, and Reverend Jim Jones? There's also a prequel film. I didn't know that, but thank you for the update. By the way, my channel is taking part in YouTube's new gifted subscription program, so if anyone's feeling generous and wants to gift some subscriptions to my viewers, you can do so by clicking the little $ sign at the bottom. And if you're in the chat and you want a free subscription, make sure you're quick, because it pops up pretty quickly. All right, so we had just gotten to, I believe, Jotunheim. Or was this Alfheim? Hello. Collectible. Oh, my face got sucked on by a worm. I don't like it. Oh. Do I explore this lair? Or not? Is there something here that's going to eat me? But what if I miss a collectible? I'm going to explore every nook and cranny as if there's nothing here. Just in case I find a collectible. Nope, no collectible. Well, here's another save point. We went a long ways last time trying to find a save point, but here we are, at a save point. Ooh. Alright, so we got a tunnel over here. And we've got a tunnel over here. And I think I'm seeing something over there. No. All right, 2 tunnels, left and right. Which one do we take? Let's start with the right. Wormy says that worm is the black sheep of the family. I believe it. Do I follow the trail of treats? Or is this a Hansel and Gretel sort of thing? Jared on, oh, this is where the other tube must have come out. Jared on Facebook says, you sound more disappointed than overjoyed, lol. I hope we get more than what they're saying about the pit. Yeah, I hope, my pessimism is misplaced. Or my cynicism is misplaced. And I really hope the game ends up overjoying us, as you said, and thrilling us. I just really dislike time sinks. As a game concept, I dislike time sinks. And I'm hoping that that's not the way it's going to be.
Dr. Thomas Jameson, Jotunheim Operations Supervisor, Day 3. We've been working around the clock the last 3 days to set up a lift to reach the bottom of the pit with the proper equipment. Dr. Anderson claimed that this giant hole in the ground is the well of wisdom from the myth. The remnants of the prior guardian seems to confirm that suspicion. We're setting up the elevator to get further into the pit, but I have got a bad feeling about this. I think I saw something move down there.
Oh!
Something big.
I got a bad feeling about this. That's what they always say, isn't it? Do we go down there to see if there's any loot? The thing is, I don't see a way up if we do. Six. Gertie D gifted 10 Oxhorn memberships. Awesome. Thank you, Gertie. Looks like Forgotten Poet, Mega Glow Z, TJ, Jox Toby, Edoge Kaken, Andy O, Cy Palam, Stacy Winters, Courtney Zayas, and Kyle Ray managed to snag one. That was really cool. Thank you so much, Gertie. Oh! We got worms. go. Oh, okay. Okay. We got slimy worms here. Looks like they actually might be afraid of me, though. Oh, it's so dark. Oh, there's more down there. Oh, God. Stay on the rocks. Oh, they can't climb out, can they? Ah! Now, do I go down there and explore? See if there was a secret down there? I'm not going to risk it. I'm getting out. Captain Peckins says, I cannot gift subs on mobile. Yeah, sorry, that's something I should have said. YouTube told me that it only works on desktop right now, but that they're working on rolling it out to other devices too. Yeah, you can only gift and get subs on PC, is the way I think it goes. They're just testing it right now. Ah! I mean, it wouldn't be so creepy without the, like, moaning and groaning voices in the background. Oh, man, this is going to piss me off, isn't it? Oh, this is going to piss me off. Run away! Berserker Dad says CDEBDBD ducks. Oh, I don't know, man. those like pulsating egg pods? Of course they are. Gross. Oh. Oh, that was a worm baby. Baby worm. So gross. I'm just gonna hold still. Oh, heck no, man. Yes! Oh, but what was down the other path? Ah, the other path must have just come down this way. All roads lead to Rome, sort of thing. All right, well, let's see what's down here. Probably nothing. But I gotta look out for the secrets. And that's where we came from. All right, it was... Right, it's an eye. Is that a worm? Oh, run away! Run, 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 run. Hurry up! What? What? Ha! Ha ha ha! Can't get me now, speaking of worms. Berserker Dad says it's a Fallout 1 reference when you meet the Blades. Alright, I look forward to meeting the Blades. And then says, shakes gaffy stick vigorously for Ox. What's a gaffy stick? Well, you shake it vigorously. All right, so there's the eyeball that I got in my inventory, but it doesn't tell me what it does. No secrets? Oh, what's that loud noise? Okay, we're going back. Back to Midgard.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Sarah?
Oh,
What's going on?
you're back. I've lost connection with Henrik. I think the spirit is taking control of the base again. Please, insert the key into the Apsulov tablet and finish this.
All right, let's go insert the key into the Absalov tablet.
Floor 2, Absalov Research.
Okay, there we go. I did what they asked. Achievement unlocked. I like it here.
You're back again. I sent you the usage of this world, and this is how you repay me. By trying to destroy it and kill me. Do you really think I would allow you to do this? The 9 keys are gathered after all. The realm of Midgard is safe. There's no need for you to do anything here. Leave this world intact. I'll let you use it forever.
That's right, I remember now.
The Eye of Odin. No, you cannot do this. Think of what you're doing. Without this world, you will end up in Helheim if you die. This world makes you immortal.
We do it?
Free! Finally, I can touch this world without the help of disgusting machines.
And all of this, thanks to you.
Uh-oh.
You should have seen the face of Dr. Anderson when I told him about his dead wife. Using her voice, easily manipulate a fool. 9 keys to lock the gate. No, 9 keys to remove the gate.
Uh-oh.
Returning the universe to the states before the gods closed it to everyone but them.
We did bad. Oh, God.
You even handed me the eye, the last key to my liberation. flesh and meat.
Hey, it's a puppy! No! He killed the puppy!
Was useless from the start. You think I don't know all of your little party tricks? I've been watching from the very beginning. Nothing eludes me. You have outstayed your welcome. You have played all your cards. All of it a complete and utter failure. And this time, my prison won't save you.
Did he just rip off my head? I think that was my own body I was looking at. Achievement unlocked, Mortal Seer. Achievement unlocked, Mortal Viking. Are we in hell now? Is this Helheim? Oh, man. I'm dead. Sean Streeter says, what did the evil chicken lay? Deviled eggs. Love you, Oxy says. Keep it up. Thank you, Shan Steer. Deviled eggs. Loving it. That's a scythe. That one's missing a head. There's a boat. Can we drop down there? We can. Wonder what happens if you die in Helheim. Oh no, we can't. Escape the realm of the dead, that's it? Yeah, sure. Easy. Anyone could escape the realm of the dead. All in a day's work. I don't have any of my abilities. My arm, my second sight. Oh. Shall we parkour this bad boy? What's down here? To explore every nook and cranny, or is this just elementary? Okay, fire. I'm assuming bad fire. We go that way. We go that way. That's where I came from. We go that way. All right, this way. Staircase. Yeah, that's. Oh, that's what we get to look forward to. Spider out of the stomach. That's all sorts of horrors. Fun. I feel like I'm going to do a lot of running here. Scotch. Of course. To the left or to the right? Left smells less foul. Or wait, the right smells less foul. No, wait, they both smell pretty foul. Let's go left. Lane Berry with a super chat says the girlfriend just turned on the light only for me to discover the bottle of beer I've been drinking has mold on the rim. I need a cigar. Oh, Lane Berry. God, that sucks. I've had similar situations where I've turned on the light to discover the cigar I was smoking had mold on the wrapper. So I know how you feel. Never a pleasant feeling. That is so gross. That is just... Run! I bet it goes in circles. Why is this the grossest thing I've ever seen? This is so gross. Shiminy crickets. Alright, I'm just gonna slowly crawl and hope they don't see me. Get me the hell out of here. Who thought of this? Jeez. At least they're safely over there. Ooh, the spider people are eating souls. They're eating They're eating the souls of the dead. It's dark and I don't have my light. And I can't see what's... Did we hear laughing? There shouldn't be laughing in hell. Don't look back. Save point. Right, okay. Bottomless pit. Kind of bottomless pit. Alright, we got chains with runes on them. Can't crawl across the chains, so go over here. Ah. Yes! We found the way out! Get back to Dr. Henrik Anderson in B1. So his wife is dead. He was a violent guy. He was not a cool guy. I don't want to go back to Anderson.
Mythology Research, Note 7. The gods have blessed us with a new discovery. The blood of Loki seems to be the key to immortality. It is said to have magical healing capabilities. This is great news. Soon, the grasp of sickness will be lifted from you.
Oh, yuck. Yuck, much yuck. What? Where is that sound coming from? Oh, there's a face in the stone. I'm just now seeing this. If you sprout legs out of your chest, I'm just no. No. Yep, I'm running. I'm running. Get to the save point. Yep. Oh, God. Jeez. Can I get up in here? Oh, yeah. No, I can't get in there to save my butt. It was so gross. Okay. Oh, there's goodies in there too, but I don't even have my mechanical arm anymore. Well, before we go that way, let's see. Was there a secret up here? Guess not. Well, okay, yeah, but I don't even have my powers anymore. So why would they give me those? Unless I'm gonna get my arm back later. Oh yeah. Alright, dead end. Something M until arrival? What is in all of these containers? What are they packaging and shipping? Alright, well, we got some computers over here. Activate. Not telling me what I'm activating, but sure. Closing that door. Oh, it's an elevator. We're going up. $700 meters. Oh, I should have kept still. I should have kept still. Meters. Gertie D gifted 5 more Oxhorn memberships. Thank you so much, Gertie D. You're awesome, man. 0 meters. Door's opening. Save point! Get to the save point! Alright, so we got a shipping container over here. Going in and out of there. They're shipping some sort of fluid. Toxic material. Look, it's spilling out all over the place. I wonder what happens if I touch this without my arm. I can't. Ugh. Carrie Sigmund gifted 5 memberships. You guys are so generous to each other. Thank you so much.
Mythology research, note 8. This will be the last note for a while. A lot of things have happened, and we did some research on the god of mischief, Loki, in note 2. The myth tells the story of the mischievous god Loki being locked underground forever, with acid slowly dripping on his flesh. But there seems to be more. To make sure that Loki could never deceive anyone ever again with his shapeshifting, a mask was melted onto his skin with powerful magic to ruin the attractive face Loki was so fond of.
Mask?
The mask would not only make sure that if the shapeshifting god would ever escape his imprisonment, he could be recognized, it would also start interfering with the shapeshifting itself. It would cause Loki to lose control of his form, to stop him from purposefully taking any specific shape or form, effectively ending his days of deception.
Is the creature we met Loki? Could that explain why he mimicked the dead wife's voice so well? Oh, it's so cool seeing all these new members. Thank you, Gertie and Carrie. Holy cow, Sagacity just gifted 20 Oxhorn memberships. Whoa. Wow, by the time you guys are done, everyone watching right now will have a free membership. Thank you, Sagacity. So awesome. Okay. Oh, we're back here. We're back here. Okay. What do we do? Gotta get to Anderson. Where was the elevator? Upstairs. Wait, that's the elevator. Why is the elevator not working? Oh, this is to get us through. I see. That's what all the codes on the wall meant. TRU 68557. 557. Could that be the code for upstairs? Try 557. TRY 557. Well, the arrow was pointing left. Well, this isn't left. Oh, we gotta let that guy pass. That's the only one we've seen that has a punch code, though. 557. How to allow it, says Canuck. I think when somebody gifts a membership, a little pop-up appears on the chat when you're on desktop mode only, giving you an option to allow receiving gifts. It only works on desktop right now, as far as I know. It's a 4-digit code. They only gave me 3 digits down there. 5557 it says. And yet... We previously got all the loot here, so there's not going to be anything here, but I wanted to see if there's any more codes that we can find. Yeah, the elevator is out. Here's my body. Is that my body? Is that a glitch? No, that's not a glitch. That's my body. Where's my head? There's my dead dog. Can't go that way. Do I have to go all the way around? Okay. Oh, the elevators were on this side. I was on the wrong side. That's why.
Absalov research.
Laura says, Oxhorn buying gift subs is only desktop, but received gift subs available on mobile. At least iPhone, which is what I'm always on. Okay, cool. So you can receive a gift sub on mobile. That's great news. Thank you, Laura.
Basement 1, waste disposal.
All right, we need to get some answers. 55ml. Ooh, what's going on in here? Oh, he's cut in half.
Henrik!
I didn't finish it. I'm so sorry.
Ew!
I couldn't finish it. You have to run. Run away.
Henrik!
You're back. It cannot be. You must...
Did Loki do this to you?
Oh, Loki. He will pay. I swear to it. A soul stone. You have to bring one of them here. There's one in the room across.
Get the soul stone from the room across from Henrik's office. How is he still talking? Look! I mean, that's his guts and his bowels and everything spilled out. Right, get a soul stone. Sure, why not? Yuck. There's one in the room across. Oh, yeah. I saw this earlier. Yeah, soul stone. Cool, alright, back to Henrik's office. Sure. What's in here? Oh, that's the operating table where I woke up. Alright, Henrik, I don't know how you're still going to be alive and talking to me, but we'll see.
Henrik! I found it! Henrik! Henrik!
Hold it out for me. Yes. No longer will I be contained. No longer feel this constant pain.
Is his body in the soul stone?
Henrik?
My dear Sarah. She's dead. Loki. It's a sadistic fucker used the voice of my dead wife to make me do this dirty work. Collecting the artifact piece and getting the Eye of Odin. It was all that he wanted. And I blindly did his work for him. We have to try to undo this. I'm sorry that I have to ask this from you, but we have to enhance you again. We have to get the Enclave back. Next to my body, there's an eye. My eye. Go pick it up.
Oh, there it is. Berserker Dad says, "Hey Ox, I became a member before the free spree, but I accidentally deleted my membership comment. Love the Norse games lately, and so does Freya. Thank you, Berserker Dad. Yeah, I've been enjoying the Norse games as well. God of War tomorrow." There's his eye. Now what? Collect Yarnbrinker. So that's the arm on my body. Do I need to go back upstairs to my body?
Basement 1, waste disposal.
Nox says, "Throw some alcohol on it. All good." Yeah, 'tis but a scratch, says Vibe with Rye.
Floor 2, Absalov research.
Oh, doggone it. The dog's in the way. There we go. Where's my arm? Where's my arm? There it is.
You have both. Now, go to the room across from where I died. It has a surgical drone that can restore you.
Across from the room where he
Floor
died.
2, Absalov research.
Okay, back to waste disposal.
Basement 1, waste disposal.
Surgery. Am I gonna get some anesthetic? Nope. Oh, there's her arm again. Oh, they don't censor any of this. It's just like full-on surgery. Come on, give me the arm. Yuck. Silvio says, "I don't get it. If he died, how is he still talking? The soul stone absorbed his soul."
The enhancement was successful. But this isn't enough power to destroy Loki. We have to find more power to destroy that bastard. And to accomplish this, there are a lot of questions to answer.
Questions about me.
When Loki had you made, he had something in mind. A great purpose. Now I suspect we can find out more in Helheim. So I need you to find another route back there.
Helheim, stop ordering me around. If you know so much about me, then just tell me. I need to know.
when Loki cut my body in half in his indulgence of my torture. He spoke of his daughter. Her name was Hel, and she died long ago. The things he said makes me think that the artifact tissue used for your creation was from Hel herself.
Loki wanted his daughter back.
Yes, so he made you. Right now, nothing in Midgard has the power to stand up on its own. So our best chance is starting at your roots and search from there. Since the Apsulov is out of control and the roots of Yggdrasil are spreading, there should be one leading to Helheim. Have you seen any route that could lead us there?
I did see one. In the West Wing. A freight elevator. It can take us to a place with a route I used to get out of Helheim.
And now we're willfully going to the world of the dead. This is crazy.
Great! More spider people. Back to Helheim. Steel 101 says, what a sad death. I guess it was a slice of life. Oh, Steel 101, thank you so much for that contribution. Slice of life. Right, back to Helheim. West Wing.
Basement 1, waste disposal.
Bottom floor? Yeah. I need to recharge. But at least now I can get into room 6.
I can't believe this. The keys open the Absalov. The roots are going to start spreading faster. We better hurry.
West Wing.
Dr. Michael Brown. Note. Dr. Anderson has tasked me with the assignment to research Helheim, the realm of the dead. The realm of the dead used to be under the control of the goddess Hel, but according to Dr. Anderson, Hel was murdered on her throne a long time ago. According to texts found in Svartalfheim, Helheim has been rotting away since the departure of its righteous ruler. A new creature has emerged called Keepers of Helheim that has been feeding on the souls of the dead for hundreds of years. Is this what happens when we die? We become food.
Right, well, now that we have access to door number 6, I want to run around down here and see if there's anything else we can unlock before we move west towards the route that takes us to Helheim. To do that, we may have to go back upstairs. Yeah, that's 8. We still can't get in there. So we'll go around. 6, I believe, is above us, but just checking, making sure that there's nothing over here that we didn't miss. That's already open. And that is already open. Alright, so let's take the staircase up, move around. I believe it's above us to the left, but that's a number 6. Should be able to open it. That's the one we already opened. Is it over there? Where was it? One of these doors said number 6. Seven. We're not going to be able to get in there. There's a dude over there. Wait for him to pass. Five. Oh, that's just the cafeteria. Oh, doggone it. Right, well, I don't remember where the door number 6 was, so let's just go down. Down and towards the west wing. Oh, great. This place again. There was a recharge. Yes, right here. Bingo. Here, there were creepy crawlies. Any creepy crawlies? No. So that's what they are. Evil people that were cursed. To have demons inside them. The keepers of Helheim. Alright, 600 meters to go. Just gonna chill out here. They don't seem to wander over here. Oh! Meters. 200 meters. 100 meters. There. Run! Run, son! Ah! Keep running! Ah! Oh, that's a long jump. Can I do it? Yeah. Not so lucky. Run away! Keep running! Right. Go, go, go! To Helheim! And we're back. Ugh, great. Greg Williams says, hey, sorry, Ox, I'm late. Here's my late fee. And I walked into a bar today for the first time in over a decade. I said, ouch. I'm here all night, he says. Oh, thank you, Greg Williams.
We have to get across that gap somehow.
Keep them coming. Get across
Those
the gap.
pillars on the other side. I'm not sure, but I think you can activate them with a shot from Enclave.
Maybe I need to get closer.
The energy signature of that shrine is very similar to Atrium. I think you can charge the Enclave with it.
There we go. Wormy says you passed the door you saw loot in. Oh my god, you're right, I did. Okay, so I need to go back briefly. Mega Glow Z says, I'm just hoping your pup doesn't get reanimated. Enjoying the stream, Ox. Yeah, I mean, we get the impression that the pup might have been a person before he was turned into a pup. And yet, he liked us. If he gets reanimated, is he gonna hate us? Sean Fernango says, don't accidentally fall to your death like in Far Cry. Oh, you know me. I'm just falling to my death all over the place. Eight. Can't get in there. Oh, yeah. It's got an 8. I'll have to come back. Wide berth. Wide berth. Oh. Yeah, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, made it past.
By Odin. It's exactly as in the books. The temple of the goddess Hel. Wait, what did the book say? Odin's heart filled with rage as his son drew his last breath. To bring him back from darkness, he paid his way with death. The gate will remain locked until the one demanding passage can prove themselves. It's unlocked with sacrifices.
Sacrifices? What type of sacrifices?
The keepers of Helheim, slaying 9 in the chosen hunting grounds close to the temple.
Destroy 9 keepers of Helheim. Great. Let's see what's over here. Oh, God. Down we go. Oh, I like this. One. Two. Gonna have to find a recharge station soon. That's it. That's it for the room. Adam M. gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Adam. Hey, collectible.
That's the one. Be careful.
gonna have to double them up. Darn it, I didn't get the other. It should be 6. Oh, 7, 8, 9. I need 3 more. Shoot, I thought it was 6. Have enough. I need to find a recharge. Okay. Well, we know where they are. Where are we going to get more energy for our Jotunheim, or whatever it's called? There's a recharge station by the door, says the chat. Oh, is there? Two more to go. There's a save point by the door. Can't go back. And this is a dead end. Shit. Torches refill your energy, do they? Oh my god! Thank you, the Fat Gamer. I didn't know that torches refilled my energy. I thought they were just torches. So wait a minute. That means that the energy we're using is hellfire. Literally. It's literally fire from hell that's fueling the energy in our Jotunheim, or whatever it's called. Right. Well, we explored this place mostly. We only need 2 more. Quietly, he says. But I'm gonna run. Sacrifices made. Right, I need a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Hang tight, 2 minutes, time me. All right. Sorry for the delay. Thanks, everybody, for your patience. There goes the scotch. Great. Greg Williams with a super chat says, what's with the creepy doll? Why does everybody keep talking about a creepy doll? I don't understand. It's been months since I got rid of that doll. I don't get why everybody keeps talking about it. Sagacity says 2 minutes on the dot. Thank you, Sagacity. It's always 2 minutes on the dot when I take a bathroom break. Oh, look at all these sights. Damn. All right, so that path just, they duplicate.
Where her journey ended, daughter of Loki. ruler of Helheim, destroyed by the gods as vengeance for the death of Odin's son.
Did she really deserve this?
Maybe not. Look, beside the throne, the light.
Yeah, I'll check it out in just a second there. Let's see what's over here. Ah, collectible. I knew it. 22 of 28. There's the scythe. Take a look at that in just a second. Go to the other side. Nothing but gold. Well, the ruler of hell, she's dead. Here we go. Take her power.
Did you just... How does it feel?
My arm is cold. I can barely feel it.
Enclave just absorbed the energy in the scythe and melded it with the atrium. This shouldn't be possible unless... By the gods, your body truly has the essence of hell inside. You're half god, whose power has been returned to you.
Hey!
The power to draw strength from death.
Yes.
The spirits. Draw power from them. Destroy the lock, holding us in this room, and let's get back to Midgard and end Loki.
Yes! I am a god! My power has been restored! Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm sucking up spirits. Isn't this bad? I'm consuming the souls of the dead. Yeah. Okay, what now? Time to top off. One more. Yeah, your soul was only worth 1 bar on my arm. Time to go kill Loki. Top off. Oh yeah, feeling powerful. It opens for me, goddess of hell. That's who I am, the hell goddess.
It's time to purge the keepers of Helheim. They've inhabited your realm for too long.
Achievement unlocked, dealer of death. Yeah. Right, I need more souls. Come on, give me more souls. I gotta top off my... Hey, can I still use this? Oh yeah! It gives me purple bars. Cool. Gotta be careful not to zap a ghosty. Says, top 3 favorite scotches? Inquiring Tuscans want to know. Lafroig is my favorite. I'm trying to decide between Glenlivet or Glenmorangie. Lagavulin. Lagavulin is my second, and Glenmorangie is my third. Mistress of Hell is back. Didn't I just come from here? Did I get turned around while I was down here? My bad. So I'm a clone, basically. Loki took tissue from his dead daughter and made me trying to reanimate her. I wonder if he ever succeeds.
Destructive power of man. Together. Death. We're a vicious combination.
We're a vicious combination. Dude, calm down. You're just a mind and a ball. I'm everything.
They're still stuck to the body. Absorb them. Set them free.
Absorb them to set them free? Am I doing a good thing by absorbing their souls? I'm not sure this is good. Right, so there's the tunnel back to Midgard. We can now go this way. Right, I got 13 more minutes, then I need to go. Maybe I can get to one more save point before the end. Right, so... yeah. Right, so do I go this way? No, that's the way I came. Guess we're going back. Back to Midgard. Steel 101 says, Oxhorn, hey, quick question. Is the ultrasite power armor more accurate or lore accurate? I mean, no, it's not. I mean, the ultrasite is accurate because they invented it in Fallout 76, and okay, we can presume there was an alternate power source that the United States government was researching, but the ultrasite power armor just gets dumped into our backpack at the end of the primary plot, the Brotherhood of Steel plot, without any explanation as to how it's crafted, presuming that it's some sort of Brotherhood of Steel invention. Are we supposed to suppose that the Brotherhood of Steel in Appalachia, 20 years after the end of the world, somehow managed to create a manufacturing facility? What, inside the Allegheny Asylum? Where they created this new set of power armor that otherwise had not been seen? No, there's not enough time for them to set up the infrastructure for that. We never find any of that infrastructure in the game. It's plausible that ultrasite can power some power armor. That's completely and totally possible. But the infrastructure necessary to produce a line of ultrasite power armor isn't there. They don't make it, it's not in the game, and therefore having one being dumped into our bag doesn't make any sense. But I see what you're doing. You're distracting me. I'm trying to play the game. I'm not gonna fall for it. I mean, I already fell for it, but whatever. Keep going.
Finally. The Atrium alone never stood a chance against Loki. But this combination is surely strong enough to end him forever.
Yeah, we're gonna end him forever. Gonna end you, Loki. Problem is that I don't have a lot of recharges here.
So this is what the world has come to. A chaotic mess. Well, it's rather beautiful in its madness.
Hey, Henrik. What's it like on Midgard?
All right. You haven't actually seen the world. Well, it's bleak. Gray cities, broken countries. I don't think I ever saw a future in Midgard that didn't involve complete destruction.
That doesn't sound very appealing.
Well, it wasn't all bad. Midgard is home. Well, it was home. People mostly toiled to stay alive, but everyone had something to hold on to in order to stay sane.
What did you hold on to before all of this
Life.
happened?
Family. I had Sarah and Alice. They were more important to me than anything.
Henrik, who is Alice?
Alice was our daughter. She fell ill, and not even Borakorb could help her. The guild drove me and Sarah further, beyond the sights of humans, to find a cure for her. That's when we found the Absalov, and with it, a voice in the machine.
Loki.
At first it was a blessing. He helped us cure Alice, and pushed the research and exploration to its peak. We were at the edge of pushing humanity beyond our limitations. Then he infiltrated our system from within. By the time I realized what he was doing to the staff, it was too late. The last resort was to trigger the emergency protocol and seal the entry shaft.
What happened to your family?
Sarah must have died in the initial chaos. I probably knew it at the time, when I heard her voice again. None of that mattered. The look on Alice's face when she heard her mother's voice again. All my suspicions just went away. So I listened to my wife and gathered as many people as I could and sent them out to look for those fucking keys. Alice wanted to help, like everyone else. She never came back. But I thought I could find her, and I could free her. But it was too late.
I'm sorry, Henrik.
Yeah, me too. Without my obsessive searching, none of this would ever have happened. Alas, when it's done, it's done. Now I need your help to fix this. Loki must be annihilated for the sake of everyone and everything in the 9 worlds. I plead to you. You must destroy Loki.
Yeah, die, Loki. Alright, chat is saying that I missed a super chat here. DJ Evisceration. Let's see if I can find his super chat. Must have happened. Whoa! Well, I don't see it in the list. I scrolled as far up as I possibly could have. The super chat must have come in while I was AFK. So sorry about that, DJ Evisceration, if I missed your super chat. My apologies. Aurora says, you like 'em, Petey. So try Bricladic scotches. I do like 'em, Petey. I'll try a good old Bricladic at some point. See if I can do this in the next 5 minutes. DJ Evisceration says, no biggie, love your show. Thank you, DJ Evisceration. Always great to have you here.
Loki! We have come for you! Blast him!
Where did you go, Loki? I'm coming for you.
You are wielding the powers of my daughter. You wield them. I underestimated you, my dear. You are finally everything I made you to be. Proof that your creation was truly a blessing. Let me see you wield those powers.
Wield the powers? I'm trying to find you. You went this way, right? Did I mess up by coming in here? Loki did come here, right? Whoops, I think I might have messed up. Gonna end your miserable life, Loki. Where'd you go, stinking Loki? but where did you go? Steven says, I understand that you seem to like first-person perspective games, but have you thought of a playthrough of Harebrained Schemes game, Battletech from 2018? It's a good idea. Maybe I will. I'll have to add it to the list. I remember this. Ah!
No, my precious daughter. Don't do this. The gods of Asgard did whatever they wanted, and they used the giant to build the Absalov so only they could travel between the worlds. They made it yourself their playing field. I simply evened it. With 9 realms in the journey, a new world can sprout, untouched by their meddling.
Don't listen to him!
I see that your mind is corrupted by that porn. This can only end one way. No, this can't be.
Die, Loki!
You're coming with me.
Die, Loki! Oh no! You killed me. I gotta go. Am I in hell now?
Struggle for nothing. What do they even have up there? A lingering sense of belonging. Misled at best.
You bring nothing but suffering.
Suffering is what they deserve.
You're not going to leave this place, Loki.
But you don't seem to understand, my dear. I'm a god.
Ah! What? Oh! What is that? Ew!
The eyes! Aim for the eyes!
Slightly awkward.
His face! It's real! Blast him!
Okay. Oh, what was that? I got eaten by a worm? All right, so this is a final boss fight, and I'm trying to understand the mechanics of it.
It's revealed! Blast him!
God, these worms are following me around.
Slay him! Hell! Kill the bastard!
Listen to me. Listen to me. The 9 worlds are collapsing as we speak. If I am dead, then there will be nothing to control it. No gods, no kings. Only dying mortal races, clutching for survival in chaos.
Sounds great!
I know how to control the new, united world. Here. Will you make a pact? You and I to rule together over this new world as father and daughter.
Loki is a lunatic. I wouldn't trust him with the entire world. Kill him, Hel, and rid us from all of his corruption.
It's a bond between gods. It cannot be broken. If you take my hand, then we will equally share this world until the end of time. And I will never harm you again. The world can become magnificent again. But only if we work together.
What are you doing? Destroy him!
Think of all the suffering that you can stop with my power. You owe it to the people of the 9 worlds. Take my hand.
Die, Loki!
What will happen now?
You know, Loki wasn't wrong about the chaos this will bring to the world. The 9 realms will in time grow into one. Loki's plan was a success. But he will not be allowed to rule the new world he created. That alone puts my spirit at rest, I guess.
What will happen to everyone?
In Midgard? Or, I suppose Midgard isn't a thing anymore. The people will endure great suffering with these changes, but humanity will prevail. We always have. What I want to know is, what are you going to do? Helheim bows to your will now. With the realms united, there will be little stopping you. You could bring order to the Chaos Hell. Perhaps, in due time, the dead will walk among the living.
We'll see. In due time.
So I become the goddess of hell. Achievement unlocked, Seer of Ragnarok and Viking of Ragnarok. Greg Williams says, well said, Ox. Die, Loki, indeed. There you go. It's into the game. We did it. Well, 2 questions left. First, is there an end credits sequence? Second, can we reload just before the choice and make it all over again to see what the other ending is? I don't know. Let's wait through the credits, see if there's any end sequence, and then I'll try and reload the previous save. I hope I don't have to fight Loki again. I don't really want to fight Loki again. That was an annoying boss battle. But now, to figure out my next game. I haven't decided yet. Some of the big ones I'm thinking of are, let's see. Oh, what was the name? Oh, wow, short credits. I expected that to be longer. Thank you for playing Apsulov, The End of Gods. End credits sequence? Maybe? Yes? No?
Father, wake up! The Absalov has started Fimbulwinter, and Helheim has awakened from its slumber.
Awaken Odin and get my hammer. We have to pay a visit to Helheim again.
Uh-oh. Is Thor coming for us now? New content unlocked, Game Plus. New content unlocked, God difficulty. New concept art. Can I continue? I want to see what the other ending was. Don't make me fight him again.
Struggle for nothing. What do they even have up there? A lingering sense of belonging. Misled at best.
You bring nothing but suffering.
Suffering is what they deserve.
You're not going to leave this place, Loki.
But you don't seem to understand, my dear. I am a god.
Die, you bird mouth thing! It's so silly.
The eyes.
Aim for the eyes!
Ouch! I can't kill the worms. not it. I don't know, how badly do you want to see this other ending, folks? Close. Okay, fine. Nox says, I want to see it so bad. I might not survive without it.
Proud of you, my dear. You have come so very far. All on your own accord. You are truly my daughter.
Slay him! Hell! Kill the bastard!
Listen to me. Listen to me. The 9 worlds are collapsing as we speak. If I am dead, then there will be nothing to control it. No gods, no kings. Only dying mortal races, clutching for survival in chaos. But I know how to control the new, united world. Here, will you make a pact? You and I to rule together over this new world as father and daughter.
Loki is a lunatic. I wouldn't trust him for the entire world. Kill him, Hell, and rid us from all of his corruption.
It's a bond between gods. It cannot be broken. If you take my hand, and we will be...
Achievement unlocked, family first.
What have you done?
I should never have underestimated me, my dear daughter. He was a bad influence on you. I'm very proud that you found your footing despite his poisonous whispers.
What will happen now?
Oh, I have so much to show you, my dear.
Into the portal. Will there be a different end credits sequence? Now, we need to know that. Short credits, so we shouldn't have to wait that long. All right, so that's all. The difference is he opens up a portal, grabs our hand, and off we go to somewhere. Why didn't he open up a portal when we were fighting him to escape? I don't know. Well, there you go. That's Absalov, the End of Gods. Both possible endings. Fun little game. Fun little game. interesting story, interesting gameplay. I gotta say, the arm thing was rather unique. I haven't quite played a game like that before. It was a little clunky, but, you know, it was built on Unity, and that tends to happen with Unity games. Overall, I'd say, you know, with a 7 out of 10. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm glad we played it. Looking forward to next week for Scotch and Smoke Rings. I think I know what I want to do. I might change my mind. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do. Anyway, but tomorrow we've got God of War, and that's going to be a lot of fun. More Norse mythology and God of War. We're near the end of that game as well. We might finish it tomorrow. Who knows? Okay, let's see. Is the Loki ending, does it give us something else, or does Thor come for us either way?
Father, wake up! The Absalov has started Fimbulwinter, and Helheim has awakened from its slumber.
Awaken Odin and get my hammer. We have to pay a visit to Helheim again.
Nope, same ending after the credits. And there we go. That's Apsulov, the End of Gods. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I hope you did as well. Thank you to everybody who came to the broadcast today, all of the members and the regulars, but special thanks to everybody who bought memberships for everyone in the chat. I think there were 4 of you ultimately who bought everybody memberships. Thank you so much. It's extremely kind to spread the wealth and share it with everybody. And welcome to all new members. You've got your derbies and you're on the path to getting your gold derby. Super exciting stuff. More God of War tomorrow. I'm knee-deep in the production of my new lore video for Fallout 76 Steel Rain. We get to explore Vault 96, which is a fascinating vault. I can't wait to share it with you. And then that'll be it for the week. Have a wonderful night, get some solid sleep, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning with God of War. Bye-bye now.